Hi everybody, it's time for your Farm and Ranch News. Well, if wool growers haven't already talked with their local USDA service center about getting a loan deficiency payment, now is certainly the time to do so. That's because LDPs are payments offered by USDA for wool producers. And an ungraded LDP is currently offered at 40 cents a pound grease weight, as well as some graded LDPs for specific micron wool. To apply for an LDP, the producer must have beneficial interest of the wool. So for those in a wool pool, when your wool joins that pool, you lose that beneficial interest. So be sure to apply for an LDP before sending that wool into a pool or even with your shear. By the way, those wools ranging from 23.6 to 25.9 microns are currently eligible for a 96 per pound graded LDP. In some other news, the BLM is seeking comments on a proposed amendment to address genetic diversity in the Pryor Mountain wild horse herd. The Pryor Mountain wild horse range comprises about 40,000 acres in the southeastern portion of Carbon County, Montana, and northern Bighorn County, Wyoming, covering lands that are managed by the U.S. Forest Service, BLM, and National Park Service. There's currently about 200 wild horses in that herd management area. Now, the proposed amendment would amend the plan to address the risks associated with inbreeding, including the use of genetic information to determine management actions. Now, those comments must be received by April 14th and can be submitted online at eplanning.blm.gov. Well, in the latest USDA Prospective Plantings Report, which was released last Friday, March 31st, the focus was on other spring wheat this time, which at just under 10.6 million acres was 300,000 acres less than what the trade had expected and down 2% from a year ago. If the 10.57 million acre spring wheat number turns out to be correct, they say it would be the lowest since 1972. However, the biggest surprise came in winter wheat, where at 37.5 million acres, that's up 13% from a year ago and 2% higher than USDA's last report. Meanwhile, corn acres came in at 92 million acres, or up 4% from last year, with soybean acreage nearly unchanged at 87.5 million acres. And finally today, last week, the Food and Drug Administration's Commissioner Robert Califf testified before the House Appropriations Subcommittee on Agriculture and Rural Development, and he was asked how his agency plans to coordinate with USDA on pre-market consultation for reviewing cell-cultured chicken products. In his answer, he referenced climate change and the need for additional cell-cultured research as a way to mitigate the impact of climate change. However, livestock organizations like the NCBA were quick to point out that the FDA's role is to ensure food safety, not climate or even environmental issues. But Commissioner Califf has indicated he intends to become involved in climate discussions regardless. NCBA says that America's cattle producers already do more to protect our environment than fake meat ever will. That's a look at your Farm and Ranch News. Have a great day.